What's up guys, ASUS here, bringing you a video featuring my old 7050 from Sapphire. It is the 1GB version. I bought this card at around $150 back on 2012, and I'm pretty amazed at how capable it is. So yeah, let's get this video started. So I overclocked this 7050 to around 1050 MHz at the core and 1300 at the memory. I couldn't get any higher on both the core and memory clocks, even with the power limit maxed out at plus 20%. So this is the absolute limit of my 7050 in terms of overclocking without any voltage changes. Looking at Battlefield 4, as you can see here, the 7050 at around 1080p high settings is running the game at 60 plus frames per second, which is pretty insane. However, if you bump the graphics settings to ultra, you'll get about 30 to 40 frames per second, which isn't exactly ideal for a shooter like this. Now if you move on to Crysis 3, the game is running at 1080p, high settings, high textures, and it is averaging at around 40 frames per second, and the card is capable of reaching 60 frames per second, depending on where you look. That's, pretty good. Now looking at Metal Gear 5 Phantom Pain, graphics settings are on high with volumetric clouds enabled. Resolution is at 1080p. So as you can see here, the game is running at above 60 frames per second. And also keep in mind that this area in the game is one of the most graphically intensive areas in the entire game, especially when you look towards the floating structures towards the mother base and stuff. Mother base is pretty expensive in terms of GMP, and it's also graphically intensive. And unfortunately, if you move on to Batman Arkham Knight, things get a bit disappointing. As you can see here, this overclocked 7050 surely struggles to keep the game running at above 30 frames per second. However, the game is quite playable despite, going below the sub 30 frames. To be fair, there are certain games on the PS4 and Xbox One that go below the 30 FPS mark. From my knowledge, Witcher 3 is one of the games that actually go below the 20 frames per second in both the PS4 and Xbox One. So yeah, this overclocked 7050 from Sapphire is certainly a surprise. It is running these games pretty well. Well, almost all of them. However, I do not recommend that you actually purchase this specific card. It's a bit dead at the moment, and plus the supplies for the card is sort of lacking, so the prices sort of went up. If you're looking for a budget card that is like around the same performance as this card, I suggest you get a NVIDIA GTX 950, which recently came out, or if you want to go for AMD, you could go for the R7 370. Well guys, hope you enjoyed this video and found it amazingly pleasing. If not, then I suggest you go out there and party till you die. Now this is ASUS, wishing you to have a fantastic day in the club, gym, theater, or wherever you are. Alright? Goodbye. Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to, make any new videos recently, because I'm just really busy at the moment. So, yeah. Anyway, have a good day, see ya, and thank you for watching.